Hey guys, Crystal here. So, growing up, I had a typical nighttime routine. I would get dressed for bed, brush my teeth, snuggle in tight with my teddy bear underneath the covers, and my mom would read me a bedtime story. Though the book was typically never finished, as I would close my eyes in the middle of the story and drift off into dream world. My mom had such a soothing reading voice that it put me to sleep like that. Today's children seem to have a bit different of a routine. Today, I'll be sharing a little about that routine and how it's affecting our children's sleeping patterns. I, myself, have worked with children as a preschool teacher for 8 years, and I have seen some of these statistics to be true in my classroom. In preschool, we have naps. Also, while I may not be a parent, I am a nanny who parents other people's kids, and I've seen firsthand these observations to be true. Today, I'll tell you about the average role of technology in homes, the effects of technology before bedtime, and how to switch up your bedtime routine with your children. First, I'll expand on the average role of technology in homes today. On average, children watch over 24 hours of television, spend 2 hours and 15 minutes on smartphones or tablets, and 6 hours playing video games every week. That's 32 hours of their week spent on technology. The average household has almost 3 TV sets. With these statistics in mind, it's fair to say that on average, technology is heavily stamped into the daily home lives of our children. Now, let's see if these tendencies affect our children's sleeping habits. Next, I'll share some of the effects technology screen time before bed has on children's sleep. There have been multiple studies on sleeping patterns of children who have screen time before bed, and in fact, there have been so many different studies and sample sizes that it's impossible to give one study the correct statistic. However, from 21 minutes to 45 minutes, it's still proven that one thing remains consistent. Children that have electronics in their bedroom get less sleep. Studies have come out and said that limiting electronics in children's bedroom and discouraging the bedtime use thereof may be helpful to reduce short sleep time. As you can see, it may prove helpful in order to strengthen your child's sleeping patterns to remove electronics from their bedrooms. Next, you have to establish a new routine if technology is the way that you've gotten them to sleep in the past. Last, I'll share with you a few of my tips on how to switch up your bedtime routine with your children. First off, children love routine. They thrive off of routine. They're built on routine. So whatever you decide to do, you may want to make a habit of it. Routines give your children a sense of ownership of putting themselves to sleep. Also, calming activities that don't stimulate the brain to the point of being hyper are always a win. Maybe building a Lego set with detailed instructions, having your child to make up a story, or reading a book while sitting on the couch are all great options. Whatever you decide to switch your bedtime routine, just know that of all the people in the world, you know your kids the best. Have fun with it and spend that quality time together. I know that I remember the time that my parents took with me. Today, I told you about the average role of technology in homes, the effects of technology before bedtime, and how to switch up your bedtime routine with your kids. When it comes down to it, technology in bedrooms and screen time before bed has shown it affects your children's sleep. Now, what you do with that information is in your hands.